हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग। आज की ज्ञान की बात क्लैरिफाइंग few of your doubts related to optional subjects, which subject to opt and the criterion. Look, many students opt subjects with their eyes on general studies papers, and they believe that opting this subject like history will help me in history, geography will help me in geography, general studies, opting public administration will help in GS2 or GS4, right? Look, what I think, these are all misconceptions, and this should not be the criteria of opting subjects. Otherwise, students with optional subject, suppose political science, would have scored 60%, more than 50% marks in general studies paper 2. Yeah, students with sociology would have scored more marks in GS1. Yeah, students with economics optional should have obtained 50% marks in paper 3, general studies paper 3. But you can see, previous year toppers, even with economics optional, their GS3 score is less than 100, 75, 85, 90 marks, isn't it? This is not the right criterion, right? Look, demands and dynamics of general studies paper and optional paper is different. In optional paper, your orientation should be, of more and less from more and more. You have to learn a lot. Yes, na? Many subjects in GS paper 1, many subjects in GS paper 2, many subjects in GS paper 3, and you have to write only 20 questions, and you have to write in 250, 200, 150 to 200 or 250 words, right? Demand is very generic, general study hai, so general knowledge, not very special knowledge. Problem is कि these days majority of students are oriented towards special knowledge, many special courses, many special packages, GS Foundation to many other courses, sure short programs, and many other number of courses that recommended by the toppers who are becoming topper in 5 years, recommending continuously join some course, and they recommend all those courses to the beginners. So that has become a special study, and that's why I think students are not obtaining even 50% of the marks in general studies papers, despite so much of infrastructural support, academic support and all. As far as optional subject is concerned, be that geography, political science, sociology, history, in optional subjects, your orientation should be specialized, learning concepts, theories, facts, static facts, dynamic facts, right? So demand of optional is altogether different. Here you will have to have orientation for more and more from less and less. You learn one topic and apply it to understand the real world, be that PSIR or sociology. In PSIR also you have to apply the concepts and theoretical strands to understand the real world, the dynamics in contemporary times. In sociology also. So demand and dynamics of GS and optional paper is different. So this should not be, this is not a genuine criterion, right? Ki opting this particular optional like sociology will greatly help me in society, or opting PSI will greatly help me in certainly some fundamentals and basic knowledge, conceptual, theoretical outlook will help you understand GS facts better, but this is not guarantee of performance actually, because demand and dynamics of GS and optional is different. So while opting subjects, don't be obsessed, right? And don't follow this criterion. Ki opting particular subject will prepare me in GS also. For GS, you will have to make extra efforts, isn't it? For generalization of knowledge, generalized knowledge matrix, and here a specialization of knowledge, a specialized knowledge matrix, right? So as far as sociology is concerned, I hardly remember any students with sociology optional, sociology academic background. Majority of students, those who have prepared and achieved success, got good ranks in UPSC CSE exam under my guidance. Majority of them, belong to non-sociology academic background. I mean, engineers, commerce background students, political science, history. Last year, Kunal Haritas changed his optional from history to sociology and got rank for IPS this year. Many other students also. I remember Aman Akash appeared in mains with mathematics optional 3 times and then switched to sociology. And so not only sociology, many other humanities like anthropology also, isn't it? And many other subjects, right? Students from non-sociology background, non-anthropology backgrounds are also performing well. I mean, majority belong to engineering and commerce backgrounds, science background only in these subjects, and they are doing well, right? Okay, good luck.